Hi, I'm Brad Corbin with HIRevPro. Today I want to talk just a little bit about objections. What's the number one objection in your business? I ask this everywhere that I go, and the funny thing is that the general consensus is the number one objection that most customers give salespeople is the price, right? I don't believe that's exclusive to the roofing industry. That's the buyer smokescreen to what the true objection is. The problem for most salespeople is that we believe them, so it's sell or be sold, right? Either we're selling or being sold. Most salespeople, they take them at their word and they say, oh, well, my price is too high. Everywhere that I go, the first thing they tell me, well, our price is so high, or the market won't bear that because X, Y, and Z, right? So if the price is always too high, then why don't we just raise our price? You can raise your price, the objection's always going to be the same. So the smokescreen of your price is too high is generally from a couple of different factors within your sales process. Was there a sales process, right? That's first and foremost. Biggest thing to ask yourself also, in my opinion, when did you actually introduce the price into the conversation? Do you walk in the house, go to present a roof? First thing that we do is slap the price down before we even tell them what we're going to do. If you put down a piece of paper that has everything that we're going to do and a price on it, the first thing that a buyer, ourselves included, even if we're salespeople, first thing that we do, focus in on the price. Once they've seen the price, if it was higher than the last guy, they're immediately going to go straight to the price without ever listening to any of your presentation. So if you're putting the price down on the table before you've ever done your full presentation, to be able to fully deliver what value that you're bringing to that proposal. Whenever we're proposing to do a job, we should have clearly defined value that we're able to differentiate ourselves from the last guy. There's plenty of great contractors out there. I'd tell you that if you're able to differentiate what it's like to do business, what's the experience like to do business with your company, what's that one thing that you bring that's different than the last person, that's where a buying decision's made. The buying decision's not made exclusively on the price. If it is, then we've turned ourselves into a commodity, right? So if you're having trouble with a price objection, first and foremost, how do we overcome this? We have to figure out how to overcome it. Number one's 100% in our preparation and how we take our price to the market. How do we take our price to our clients? So deliver your full presentation or your full proposal before you actually deliver the price. That's first thing. Secondly, whenever they do come back to you with your price is too high, I have another quote, it's lower. I don't want to know what the other quote is, right? So the first question I'm going to ask, if price were not an issue between the two quotes, who would you rather do business with, myself or him? If the price were equal. Now, if they say him, why are we even there? We can go ahead and stop right there and move on down the road. If they say us, and then we have to dig for the true objection, right? I'm still not asking that price because, trust me, they will gladly volunteer it. The second thing is that I don't ever know that it's actually going to be the true cost. Is that the true price that they got quoted? Or is it going to be a fictitious lower amount than what they were actually quoted, which does me no good. So keep asking qualifying questions after you've found out that, yes, they do want to do business with you. If price were not the issue, then we can build value yet again based on why did they pick us? Why did they pick us? Did they pick us because we have a great reputation? Did they pick us because we have a great production crew? Did they pick us because of our jobs are just different than the last guy? And if it is, then I'm only having to overcome not the total price. If I'm on a $10,000 roof and he's at $9,500, I'm only trying to overcome $500. Why did you not pick him? Why did you pick me over that person? Well, their reviews are bad and yours are great. Well, fantastic, right? Now, if we start doing a price matching, for lack of a better term, if it's $10,000, $9,500, the biggest part is that becomes haggling, not actually negotiating. I hear salespeople all the time misclassify that piece of the negotiation as negotiation whenever in fact it's actually haggling. Haggling is whenever you're negotiating, whenever you're talking about a price, but we're not changing our scope of work or our depth of our project. So whenever you get to that point, then you start taking away pieces and parts of that project to get that price in line with what they're wanting to pay. That's different. That's actually negotiating rather than just haggling. Haggling involves giving everything away. That has zero value. Whenever you start giving it away, you are diminishing your value little by little, and also bringing into question, most likely, your integrity as you're doing that, because now they feel like that, well, perhaps Brad was overcharging me for the project if he's so willing to haggle down to this price. So build value in your presentations. Don't get too excited to throw the price down on the table, and don't haggle. Learn how to truly negotiate like a pro. If we can help you, please reach out. I'm Brad Corbin with HIRevPro, Sales Simplified.